We're here tonight at Mishcon de Reya's offices in Red Lion Square. We've gathered together a very high-powered group of people from both the retail side and from the planning side and from the developer side. I think what we'd like to do tonight at the round table is to bring up some ideas from these people that will help the Minister, Brandon Lewis, formulate strategies for his new advisory board, which is looking into the high street.
Well, the high street is definitely changing. We can see that wherever we go around the country now. It's not just retail anymore. We don't go to the high street to do our shopping and while we're there we grab a coffee. We now go there to spend time. We might be going there for lunch, for the bank, or for getting a coffee, and while we're there we'll do some shopping. And that nuanced change is actually quite important. So there's a lot of need for the high street to change to not just be retail. A mix of hospitality, leisure, having more residential in and around the town centre as well brings more footfall into the town centre and makes it what it really should be, what it always has been, the absolute heartbeat of a town and of a community.
The biggest challenges facing high street retailers today mainly concern the impact of online trading and the fact that these traditional retailers have to figure out how to compete against that, either by differentiating really well or by joining in, becoming omni-channel, and therefore investing huge amounts of money that would previously be gone into store experience and shops into IT.
I think brand identity for retail high streets and shopping centres today is key. It's all about placemaking. It's all about establishing a place where people want to come, spend time and have the full experience of the destination you're providing. So it's retail, it's leisure, it's whether you're spending £1 or £1,000, you've got somewhere to come, somewhere to spend your time.
I think food operators have to have a responsibility to bring a bit of animation and creativity into what they're offering. What we do is individually design from scratch. We bring in new innovative things into each restaurant.
Banks are trying to be non-retail. We want to be very retail. We've got to give customers an experience, we've got to give them great service, and we've got to differentiate ourselves from our competitors.
Residential use in the high street is seen by many as a very good idea. It brings footfall, it brings life, it brings activity. Whether residential can deliver quite that much without losing so many shops that you undermine the high street itself is a different question.
We are beginning to provide work options that are in retail locations, whether that's on the high street or indeed in shopping malls. We believe that people will value having the choice and the convenience in a professional working environment.
Everyone around the table really emphasised the point that high streets are disparate. So it was about bringing the high streets together, the ownership and the control and the stewardship of the high street, rather than just let it run its own economics.
It was an amazing discussion, very wide-ranging. We could have gone on for another couple of hours, I think, and we are already planning the next session.